Hello, everybody. We are back and we are here to talk about the ancient oils as well as a really cool diffuser.
So aren't we having the best day being able to go through this holiday guide and talk about all the cool benefits of essential oils? Like this is like my perfect day because it's the offerings are amazing. You know, thinking about Christmas is amazing and gift giving, and thinking about kind things we can do for other people. So this is such a fun day. So I'm going to share my screen and show you the next couple ones that we're going to talk about today. So the first one we have is the one on the right, and it is called the Desert Bloom Passive Diffuser. And this is a little bit different kind of diffuser than you are used to. So you're probably used to the ultrasonic diffuser where we put water in there and then it sends out vibration and the kind of, it looks like steam, but it's not hot, of course. And the water vapor is going up into the air along with the essential oils, and we're taking it in aromatically. So that's kind of what we're used to. And we love our diffusers. This one's a little bit different. One, it's more beautiful than any diffuser I think I've ever seen. It's in the shape of this succulent, but also there's no batteries, there's no plug. It is a passive diffuser. So what that means is that you're not going to add any water to this. All you're going to add is your essential oils to this diffuser, and then it will slowly release, and it will fill that environment or that room with the smell of essential oils. And we know that even though aromatic may seem very such an easy way, don't underestimate the health benefits of being able to diffuse essential oils in the air. We get them into our respiratory system. They're going into our lungs, and we're getting those health benefits in a very passive way. And so this is such a beautiful thing to gift. It would be a beautiful thing to have in your office or in your home someplace, or even sitting by a dish soap, or not dish soap, but sitting by your hand soap in a bathroom. It would just be a lovely thing to add and to give it that nice scent, which sometimes bathrooms do need. So I love this one. Retail is $16.67. Again, I'm a wholesale girl, so I'm going to go for the $12.50 myself. And I just love that this is a great, inexpensive thing you can give that will keep on giving to the person. And wouldn't it be great to add in one of the holiday oils, like Holiday Joy or Holiday Peace, with this one to give? Talk about a phenomenal gift, the passive diffuser plus amazing, seasonal Christmas oil. So I love this one.
I don't know about you, but I have this Yankee swap. Well, at our family parties, we have a Yankee swap where it's a $20 minimum. And can I just tell you that if we were having a Christmas party this year, this would be the gift that I put in the Yankee swap, because it is so freaking beautiful and the packaging is amazing. It looks so just fancy, and I love that it's just the perfect size. It can fit on a desk, like you said, right by your hand soap. It can even be next to your favorite chair. It's perfect size, and it actually diffuses or reaches a small area in your room, so you don't have to worry about any kind of electrical fire or having to light a candle and worrying about blowing it out. This is the perfect size, perfect diffuser. Just everything about it I love.
I know, me too. I'm super excited about this one. I just love that it's, like you said, lighting a candle. We don't even do that because I've got kids and I'm always worried about that. And it's we don't need things that are going to make us feel more anxious in our home, as well as who knows what kind of synthetic chemicals that are in those candles that are, we're going to be breathing into our air. This is such a great way. We're getting the benefits of the essential oils and no stress. Such a great gift. I love that. Okay, so let's jump into the ancient oils. I have to say this is the number one thing on my list, because essential oils are not a new age thing. They have been around for a very long time, or they've been around for millennia. And so for doTERRA to be able to source these oils. And I think the reason why they're coming in as a holiday offering is because there's just not enough volume of the oils to be able to offer them year round. But I love that they're coming in this limited edition holiday gift so that people can have access to some of these oils that I four of these oils in this come in this kit, I don't even have, and I've never even tried. So it's pretty cool. So let me tell you the oils that come in this kit. So you've got myrrh and frankincense. So those are the two oils that doTERRA regularly sources. And then you've got four other ones that are all mentioned in the Bible: galbanum, hyssop, cistus, which is also called rock rose or rose of Sharon, and then common myrtle. So those are the 6 oils you're going to be getting in this kit. This kit really is an investment. It retails for $246, which, I don't want to pay retail on this, but the wholesale is $185. They all come in the 5 ml bottle, except for the hyssop is a 2.5 is the amount for that one. And I thought it'd be fun, to let's go through the oils a little bit and let's see, what their properties are and where they're mentioned, a few of them in the Bible, and let's learn a little bit about them. So first of all, they're not diluted, meaning there's no coconut oil or carrier oil in them. So they are pure, straight, essential oils that are in there. So myrrh is one of the first one, and myrrh is one that doTERRA regularly offers. The historical or the biblical implications of this was actually an oil that they used as part of the embalming and part of the funeral or death rites when someone had passed away in ancient times. And this oil people love to use for skin issues. It's a really earthy, it's really an unusual oil. It's thicker. And lots of amazing benefits. I invite you to do a little research of what people like to use this for now. But neat to see the connection between how the oils were used back then and how people are using them now.
Say that it was it was used in
Okay.
history. It's been used in history for perfumes and different ceremonial gatherings. So again, this oil has just been around for centuries, and I love that doTERRA is using the holidays to show that religious inspiration.
Absolutely. And then the next one we have is frankincense. So frankincense is another one that they are regularly offering. And there are 5 species of frankincense of Botsuela. And doTERRA actually sources 4 of those 5, and those are inside of the frankincense. And the frankincense tree grows in the Middle East, and doTERRA sources them from Oman. But the trees grow in very rocky soil, sometimes on the sides of cliff. And the way that the resin is taken from the tree is that the tree is scored. But in the past, there's been lots of pirating and abuse of this amazing resource. And so doTERRA is working with the farmers to be able to help them to have this as a legacy for their area, for their economy. And so I love that they're trying to preserve and preserve the trees that are there and be able to know how to take care of them so that this beautiful resource does not go away. They actually are working with sultans. Like you thought that was just coming from Aladdin. No, these are people that they are literally working with to be able to source the frankincense, which is pretty great. And we know that frankincense, they call it the king of oils for a reason. It was a gift to the Christ child that's documented in the Bible. You can really use frankincense for almost anything, any health issue that you are, dealing with. I just use it as a regular part of my daily regimen, just for good health and wellness. Great for feeling grounded and connecting, and also cellular health. So we're looking at our bodies and we're trying to, whatever things that we wish we could improve on, that very base level, that cellular health is one of the most important parts that's going to affect everything else. And so frankincense is able to pass through the blood-brain barrier. And so it's really an incredible oil. I always say it's one of my very, very favorite ones, although I haven't tried some of these other ancient oils, so I'm super excited.
You can actually use frankincense as well, combined with other oils to enhance the effects of those oils. So again, frankincense it can be used for pretty much any health challenge that you have, and it helps reduce inflammation. So for somebody who has chronic inflammation and chronic pain, frankincense is something I use on the regular.
Awesome. I love that. So the next oil in here is called galbanum. and it's referred to in the Bible. It was used a lot in perfumes. Um, it's an earthy oil. I have not got to smell this, so this is what I'm reading this to you. So I'm super anxious about trying this myself. It's not a flowery smelling oil, more earthy, and it was used in the past as for temple ceremonies for purification. It was combined with frankincense, and that combination they called holy incense. And it was used for healing and warding off infection. So I love that. Like, boy, do we have like a little parallelism happening today with that? Healing and warding off infection. And I love how when we're thinking about different oils, especially new oils that maybe we're not as familiar with, what's their personality? So this oil definitely has a protective personality, but it would be good for using for wound healing, for muscle issues, scars, acne, circulation health, boils or abscesses, the inflammatory response, and all things respiratory. So lots of different things. You can see, like we're talking about that personality, restorative, clarative. Those are the kind of issues that we would love to use this oil on. So this is going to be super exciting to try these new ones.
Can I just say also, it's funny to look at the different cultures where, this oil was pretty much just where it's been used. So like the Egyptians used it for for incense and embalming. The Romans and Greeks used it for beauty products and perfumes. It's just so for us, we could, depending on how you see this oil and when you use this, you could be using it for other things, because it's just it's great to see how they have multi purposes. Most oils do. So
That's true. I love that you brought that up, because sometimes we're programmed in our culture to say, like, we have one product, it's for one thing. But the oils are very versatile. And maybe you're using that oil for 5 different things, but really there could be 20 other things that you could use it for. So I love that we're always learning about more about them. They really are gifts of the earth. And so neat for us to be able to connect back into into our antiquity, to be able to have these oils brought into modern day. It's truly, it's pretty cool.
absolutely.
So let's talk about the next one. The next one is called hyssop, and it's found in Middle Eastern culture, and mentioned in the Bible. It's in the mint family, and it's the oldest herb that's been used by humans. So talk about going back into antiquity. Hippocrates mentioned it, and the Hebrew name of it is Esab, and in Hebrew it means holy herb. And so it was used for purifying and cleansing, were the purposes. And I'm just going to read one. Here it is in Psalms, chapter 51, verse 7. So Psalms 51, verse 7 says, "Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow." So you're going back to those cleaning and purification references. Another one is in Exodus 12:22, where it's talking about take a bunch of hyssop and it's dipped in blood, and to strike the lintel, that beam on the door, to protect. So that's another reference that you should look up. And so thinking about the symbolism there, and the oil and its protective power. So hyssop is a really neat one. Hyssop also is a little bit different, because it's 2.5 milliliter instead of the 5, and it has a protective cap. The FDA requires on certain essential oils to put that on, because if a child were to consume the whole thing, as unlikely as that would be, that it could be more potentially an issue. And so they put those, just like wintergreen has a child protective cap on it, so they put the child protective cap as just another measure to keep children safe. Of course, with all essential oils, you should keep them in a place where children are not accessing unless they've been trained and know how. And they should always be used with adult supervision. So they are pure and they are potent, and we want to be respectful of their power. So always watch and train your children how to be able to use them appropriately.
Now, if anybody has digestive health challenges, I have to say, hyssop is one of those oils that definitely supports the digestive system, and any intestinal problems. So, if you haven't tried this oil already, I don't even think we offer this on a regular basis. I'm pretty sure that it's only in this gift set. So you need to definitely get your hands on this before it's sold out.
Absolutely. These are none of these ones, these four um, are offered on a regular basis. So this is definitely one of those times. Well, that's why I said in the word investment. So it's like, maybe you weren't thinking about making a personal investment during this time, but definitely for me, I'm like, this is the one time that I'm going to be able to get these oils. So the next oil is cistus. And it is also called rock rose and rose of Sharon. It's used in the emotions oil called Whisper. And it is one of 5 sacred oils of holy anointing. And it has high sesquiterpenes in it. And one interesting story that I heard about this oil is that when shepherds were tending their sheep, some of the resin or the gum would get stuck in the sheep's fur. And as they were tending to their sheep, the shepherds would be pulling it out of their fur. And they noticed that the wounds and things that they had on their hands were healing because of that. So then they were started to become aware that there was healing property to this cistus. So that's pretty neat. Think about antiquity. You don't have scientific labs that are researching all the properties, but you're just observational experience of seeing how this is working in your own life. So that's pretty neat. You have anything about cistus to be able to
Well,
add?
I do. Have really been getting into meditation a lot more lately. It's something that people can use as a coping mechanism, especially during this time where it's so uncertain. And I have to say, this oil is great for meditation and for spiritual use. So, again, get your hands on it.
Absolutely. Okay, and the last one is called common myrtle. And I think the smell of this one is kind of a combination of eucalyptus and tea tree. So you're getting that a little bit more of that aroma. Um, Historical uses for this one were lung issues, bladder, digestive, respiratory issues, and even hemorrhoids. But some of, like we talked about, that personality is tonifying. So things that need tightening, something like an astringent would be a great use for this oil. I'm thinking, when I think tea tree and eucalyptus, those type of oils, I'm thinking about breathing and respiratory issues. So that's the thing that I would initially gravitate to on common myrtle. This plant actually has a beautiful little flower, kind of looks like a bottle brush. So this one's going to be super exciting to try also. Like it's cool. Like I think almost doing some combinations of oils, frankincense and them, and pairing them up is going to be really exciting.
Absolutely. Another thing is this oil has been used for thousands of years as a symbol of love, honor, happiness, and generosity. So that's just amazing. I just all of these oils just they're not just just something that you can throw out or throw out there and buy or some pretty smell or perfume. Like, they all have deeper meanings, and they've all been used for centuries. They're ancient oils. They really are ancient oils that rely on your ancestors, and actually like listen to what they've used for centuries to now bring them to your own home, and actually like get that inspiration and bring and empower yourself and your family with these oils.
Absolutely. I just want to say thank you, doTERRA, for bringing these, because one of the things that I love about it is that I just know that I'm going to have that purity and quality standard. Because, I might be able to go find these some other place, but I might have in the back of my mind, like, are they going to be sourced correctly? Are they going to be bottled correctly? Or is there going to be a validation process to make sure that they are what they are, that there's not fillers, that there's not contaminants? And, that's the way it was before I found doTERRA. It was kind of like, this is cool, but do I really want to use this? And should I use it this way? And I'm not sure. A lot of uncertainty. And that's one of the things I love about doTERRA is that the quality is their number one. It's the reason their company was formed. It's their number one priority. And so being able to access these ancient oils, but also to know that they are going to be at the purity standard for me to be able to use, whether it's emotional, whether it's meditation, whether it's physical, whatever I want to use it for, that I'm going to have that level. So that's super exciting to be able to access them in that way.
Absolutely. And like you were saying, purity and potency, all of our oils from doTERRA have been tested by a third party lab to make sure that you are getting that purity and potency. So everything that is brought to you by doTERRA, you have that confidence knowing that they are going to be the best quality oils. Like doTERRA is the number one essential oil company in the world with a 65% retention rate for good reason. Like they're not just bringing you crap. These are great. These are the top of the line oils.
The other thing I was going to say too is both of these, this passive diffuser and the ancient oils, are both going to be available on November 2nd. So don't let that day pass you by. And then you're like, oh my goodness, the ancient oils are gone. I have a feeling that the ancient oils are going to go be one of the first ones. It's the one that everyone's talking about the most. It's the brand new, it's oils that haven't been around. There is a limit of 4 on here, but this is one to not wait and say, maybe I'll get it in December. I guarantee you will not be in December. I know from hearing a recent webinar that they have created and tried to produce an amount that is going to make it so that this is going to be available to everyone. But just like any good thing, it's not around forever. And so I just encourage you, if this is something that's on your list or something that you're interested in, or an investment that you want to make in yourself and your health, maybe you've tried some other oils, that I just wouldn't let this one pass by. So
absolutely. And again, let's just talk about that wholesale account. Look at the price difference in these ancient oils. Look at the price difference with that wholesale account. And I know you mentioned the price earlier, but at a wholesale account, you will get this at $185 compared to what it is retail, which is what, $246.67. So yes, it is investment. It is an investment no matter which way you go, but you're saving a ton of money if you have that wholesale account. So please, if you're interested in joining us with a wholesale membership or wholesale account, please talk to me. Let me hook you up. Let me talk to you about the different options that we have available to you. And if you're still questioning things, or if you're not ready to talk to me one-on-one yet, then how about you just join one of our free classes and learn about them there? Because we have the natural solutions class that is offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays to everyone. So please.
absolutely. Absolutely. And if you buy the ancient oils, please get a wholesale account. The difference in the price will pay for the membership. If you don't want to get an enrollment kit or another way to start off, and you're just excited about the ancient oils, maybe you have read a lot in the Bible and you're familiar with these references and you're super excited about this one, you're going to save $65 getting the wholesale price. And the membership fee is only $35. So just this one alone would be worth it to open the membership account. It breaks my heart to see you guys use to pay retail when you don't need to, and waste money. So if you're interested in this one, definitely look at that option. Like I said, there's no obligation to purchase anything after that. So just in that one this particular purchase would be a great way to get great reason to open up a wholesale account. So I'm super excited for you guys. I would love when you guys watch this video, drop in the bottom in the comments, like what you're excited about, what you would love for someone to give to you, or what something that you would love to give to someone else. I'd love to hear other people's ideas, especially at Christmas time and gift giving time of year.
And remember, we have this video. We also have 2 other videos that we posted earlier today that talk about our cooking oils, are the lemon and lime drops. We have the hot cocoa. We have the adaptive bath oil, the Serenity linen mist, and the adaptive calming linen mist. So there are so many different products that you can choose from. And we are also going to be talking about a bunch more on November 2nd, which is Monday. So at that time and today, we're gonna give you a special offer, okay? For, I think, until the end of the month, which is tomorrow. If anybody wants to sign up before tomorrow, or by tomorrow night, we can offer you a free oil. We have clementine and wild orange that we're offering you, which is amazing. Both of them are citrus oils, and they both have that energizing properties, but they also can give you that sedative effect as well. And they can also help with concentration and focus. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. You can talk to me personally and I can get you signed up. It's real quick. It doesn't take, it's not complicated whatsoever. And why not get a free product while you're at it, you know? So
I love it. Those are great oils. And the other great thing is not just about a one-time sale or a one-time issue. You know, you're going to have Jackie to be able to go to for support all along the journey of learning to use essential oils. And every time there's something new, you have a resource and a person who's super knowledgeable to be able to go back to. I think that's one of the greatest gifts, is you're learning about something new, a new type of healthcare, a new type of medicine, is that you have someone who is very knowledgeable, that's available to answer questions all along the way. And I love that you do that, Jackie, and take such good care of all of your people on your team.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's the thing. You get support from me as well as the rest of our team, which, you know, we take pride in that. We take pride in our members, and we want to make sure that you're getting the best customer service possible. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, you can comment on this video, you can send me a private message, or you can go to my business page, which is New England Soul Essentials, and you can sign up to join me in information session. So you get to pick the time. Okay, so please let me know if you're interested in that.
Awesome. Join us for our videos coming up on Monday for more good stuff.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.